from around the world. Welcome to the Trevor Sondrol Show. As for today and for always, I am your host, Mr. Trevor Sondrol. And this morning, I actually posted the first ever episode of the Trevor Sondrol Show. It was okay. I'm definitely trying to do some beta, do some testing. And that one I filmed late at night, so I had to be a little more quiet, so I wasn't as energetic as I am right now. So I said, you know what, every week I'm going to do one of those kind of movie news, everything like that, and then also a open discussion, things I want to talk about, or things if you guys are going to ask over on my Instagram. I said, hey, if you guys have questions, I'm going to do an open discussion. Make sure you ask them. People ask questions. I just want to talk about it. It's so much fun to get on here and just talk about everything going on in the world, to get you guys to know me a little bit better, for me to know my audience just a little bit better. All right, so let's kick this thing off, and if you guys want to go ask a question over my Instagram, or you guys can comment it down on this video for next week's open discussion. I'm going to do once a week, big open discussion video. Alright, so on my Instagram, you guys can follow me there at Trevor Sondrol. That's, it's right there. I'll put it right there for you so you can see, or Sondrol Productions. Type one of those in, it works. I don't know how Instagram works exactly, but first question of the day is from Simply Cinema YT. Simply Cinema YouTube. He's my guy. If you guys go check him out, he's awesome. Possibly one of the nicest YouTubers. I love this guy. Him and Harry Potter Fan 2008 and Nerdy Blurb TV, my band Certain Vids, and my man Tommy P. All these guys are awesome. Dolphin Dude 1. They're a lot of awesome guys, so make sure you guys follow all those people. But Simply Cinema YouTube asked, what is your favorite Star Wars movie? He asked another question. I'll get to that in a second. What is your favorite Star Wars movie? And this one's funny because my favorite Star Wars movie is none like your guys's, and Star Wars is divisive. When I do later this year, when Star Wars comes out, I'm gonna do a Star Wars ranking video. I'm nervy about that because people are like, "Oh, you like this Star Wars, but you don't like this Star Wars." Those fans they get angry very fast. I've never actually posted a Star Wars video, I think once, and that's for my favorite Star Wars movie. But every time I look at other people's comments and dislikes, I'm like, "Oh man, I'm prepared for it. I'm ready." I like dislikes, but Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. That's my favorite. And I'm going to tell you why. Sorry, I have an eyelash and it's all I can see hanging in my face. So, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. And I'm going to tell you why. Is because when Obi-Wan and Anakin fight, I don't give a damn what you say, that is the best fight scene of all time. I love it. And Obi-Wan is so just how he comes out and he's so emotional, you were the chosen one! You were supposed to bring balance to the fold! Supposed to not leave or whatever. He says so much emotional stuff. It's awesome. I love it. And I love his love. I love that movie so much. And to see Anakin turn bad and he chokes out Padme, and I love Padme. Freaking Natalie Portman, she's my gal in that movie. I love Padme. And to see Anakin you're a liar, you will not take her from me. And he's you have you turned her against me. And Obi-Wan's you have done that yourself. I'm get him, Obi, come on. So definitely that one. The newer Star Wars, I'm not the biggest fan of. Star Wars The Force Awakens, I liked it when it came out. But after that, I wasn't the biggest fan. Lots of people were. Me, for one, was not. So Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. That battle scene alone, I loved it. I love General Grievous. Excuse me. I love General Grievous. But I wish they kind of introduced him. He got he escaped, and we got more of him. But they introduced them, killed them all in the same movie. I used to watch Star Wars The Clone Wars, the cartoon show. I'm actually going to get back into that because that was a fantastic show. And he was in it. When he was in it, it was awesome. I love that show. If you guys have seen it, if you guys have seen that, or whatever your favorite Star Wars is, make sure to comment that down below and let me know your guys' favorite Star Wars movie. Alright, Simply Cinema YouTube also asked, what is your favorite Liam Neeson movie? I would say Taken. I think it's pretty much a basic one, but if I say something else, he might find me, and he might kill me. I'm sorry, that was too easy of a one. I don't have much to say on that one. That one was, that was alright. Alright, going over here to some more questions. And, my man, Certain Vids, go follow him on Instagram at I_am_certain818, or you can follow him at Certain Vids on YouTube. He's the guy. I love this guy to death. He said, favorite Jon Favreau film. If you guys are unfamiliar with Jon Favreau, he is the director of The New Lion King, Elf, Iron Man 2, other movies like that. I would say Elf. Lion King came close to it, but Elf is the best Christmas movie ever to me. I love Will Ferrell, but I love Elf even more. I can't believe that this movie even exists. World's best cup of coffee. This is this big positive guy. And this is my family's tradition. Every year we watch Elf at least once or twice. We always get together and we'll always watch it. And that's why I love it so much, because it holds a near dear heart place in my heart for me. I love it. And I never knew Jon Favreau directed it, and I was like, wow, Happy Hogan, like, I honestly didn't know who Jon Favreau was till about a year or two ago. But I was like, when Happy Hogan got introduced to MCU, I was probably Iron Man 3 time when I found out he was this. Oh my God, he's had some small roles. Like, he was the doctor in Elf, but turns out he was the director. So he's a really good director. I would say Elf, then Lion King, then Iron Man. That's my top 3. Jon Favreau films, if you guys are a fan of any of his, make sure to comment down below. Let me know what your guys is. Certain Vids, go follow him. He's awesome. Simply Cinema YouTube. Again, he asked, how many movies could a movie watch if a movie could watch movies? I must know. Well, that's awesome. Thank you for the freaking question, man. A lot. I don't know how to answer that. How many movies could a movie watch if a movie could watch movies? Well, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Can you say that? The woodchuck wood one, I could say that crazy, but how many movies could a movie watch if a movie could watch? There's a lot of movies they can watch, alright? Simply Cinema, there's a crap ton, okay? I love that guy. Go follow him, man. He's so fun. Me and him DM little daily. They're our best buds. He's my guy. And next up, Thor_and_Rocket. Thoughts on Netflix's future? I actually have like 4 questions right here. 5 questions for Thor and Rocket. Yeah, so thoughts on Netflix's future. So if you guys don't know the T on Netflix, recently they lost a lot of subscribers. And I can see that because I haven't watched Netflix like show in a long time. I did watch recently Netflix's Point Blank, which I loved, starring Frank Grillo, who's one of my favorite guys. He actually had an interview over on Collider. He's very, very interesting. If you guys don't know who Frank Grillo is, he's in the Purge Anarchy movies. He plays Crossbones in the MCU. Very, very low, not low, but maybe low budget, but also he has smaller roles. One of my favorite actors. He's very, very underrated. I love him. If you guys have seen the movie, talking a lot, losing my tongue out of my, Anyways, Frank Grillo's in Warrior. And Warrior's one of my favorite movies of all time. One of my favorite sport movies. And he's great. Like, he shows he's a badass, obviously, in the Purge movies, the Purge Anarchy, the Purge Legendary. He shows he's a badass. But in this movie, he shows he can be a dramatic actor. He's an MMA coach in the movie. It's great. I love it. But, sorry, way off topic. But Netflix's future, they lost, like, a lot of subscribers. And they were projecting, like, 5 million new subscribers. And I lost some. I don't know exactly how many they lost. But they aren't doing, I guess, as well as they want to do. And their stock is going down. I think it's really going to be because HBO has shows like Ballers, a new one with what's her name? Zendaya, Euphoria. Oh, then we have a new one, not a new one, but Game of Thrones just ended. You knock out brain fart with these names today. But HBO has like all those shows, and like when you go on Netflix, you have okay movies. If you go on HBO, you have like the best badass movies. A new show, Barry. I haven't seen that. I heard great things, but Barry on that too. So I think that's hurting it. Hulu's getting everything. I can watch This Is Us, one of my favorite drama shows on actual TV. It's one of the only ones I watch. And that gets airs on Tuesday night on regular TV. On Wednesday morning, I can watch it on Hulu. So I think that hurts Netflix. But where Netflix is really coming in bad is Disney's like, you know what? Why are we paying Netflix to like air our stuff? Why do we have a partnership with them? Look how much Disney's making on us, or Netflix is making on us. Disney's saying this. How much money is Netflix making on Disney? Disney's like, we're going to create our own Disney Plus streaming service. And I think Netflix is screwed. I think they are just utterly, stupidly screwed. They got rid of Friends, which I've only seen bits and episodes of. Got rid of The Office, which is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. The first 7 seasons are fantastic. The last 2, don't even talk to me about. It makes me very, very upset. But they're like removing some of the most popular shows. And their movies are okay. I've actually liked a lot of Netflix original movies this year. Point Blank is one of my favorites of the year. Fire Festival I love. So I'm happy for Netflix. I definitely am enjoying the stuff they're creating. But I think they're stuck now. I think they really are. They were the first of their time, and they need to do something different. And they need to add better shows or better this. The Witcher, starring Henry Cavill, I think that's their attempt to really, really save it. Because it looks good. If you guys haven't seen that trailer, go check that out. It looks really good. But I don't know. I think Netflix will be fine. I also think they could be screwed. I'm like right in the middle. I'm more leaning towards screwed, but it's Netflix. They're big time, probably billion-dollar company. I'm sure they'll figure it out. But yeah. Lots of thoughts on that one. All right, Thor and Rocket also asked, what's the most exciting thing you're looking forward to for the rest of 2019? Christmas? No, I'm guessing you mean movie-wise. I do love Christmas, though. That's my favorite holiday. My favorite time of the year is right when Thanksgiving time is to the rest of the year. It's my favorite time of the year until December 25th. Because then after that, I go back to work and all this crap and like the world starts over again, you know. But if I'm looking for forward to like a movie, if I'm in any movie, I said the other day on my show this morning I published, I would say It Chapter 2. I'm really looking forward to it. I love horror movies. I really, really do. Like, I watch the Conjuring movies in my house for fun. And I would say It Chapter 2 looks just fantastic. That new trailer they dropped looks just terrifying. So I'm really excited for that. Also, this trailer got announced yesterday morning. I loved it. I loved it. And maybe we'll talk about this for a second because I'm very, very excited for it. It comes out Thanksgiving time. Lots of movies come out Thanksgiving time. Not Won't You Be My Neighbor. It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. The new Mr. Rogers movie starring Tom Hanks. Mr. Rogers is an older thing than I am. I'm born in 99. So I wasn't familiar with watching him growing up. But my mom was. My mom loved him. And I am jazzed for this movie, guys. It looks amazing. And Tom Hanks looks just like Fred Rogers did. I obviously know the name Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers. I haven't seen the documentary, Won't You Be My Neighbor. I've heard it's fantastic. I have not seen it. But that movie looks great. I mean, that first 2 minutes, like, Jared Buckendahl, he's an awesome YouTuber. Go follow him. His trailer reaction, he literally cried. Like, he said he watched him growing up. He literally cried. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. It gave me chills. I don't know much about the guy. It gave me chills. So I would say right now, that snuck up on me. I'm jazzed for that. But jazz is my new word. I don't know if you guys have caught that, but jazz is my new word. I am ultra hyped for that one. That one's going to be next level, legendary, madness, raw, everything you want from a movie. That's what it's going to be. I'm very, very excited for A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. So, yes, that's it, Thor and Rocket. All right, Thor and Rocket again. Thoughts on 2019 year for movies. So far, I'm going to talk about this, I guess, whole. So far, it's pretty dang good. I'm actually very, very content with the movies we've got. We've gotten some many, many great surprises, like this guy right here. I just bought this the other day. I watched it. I liked it a lot. We had Avengers Endgame, which is my new favorite movie of all time, of course. I don't really count that because, like, nothing comes close to that for me. So I can't really count that. But we had movies, like, I'm looking forward to my big stack right here. We had movies like Fighting With My Family. The new, like, Dwayne Johnson produced it. His production company put it on. The rest of the movie, I love that. Florence Pugh, I think it's how you say her name. She killed it. She's having a fantastic year. I love that movie. I thought it was freaking awesome. Hilarious. So fun to watch. Everything. I thought it was great. Then, we had obviously a lot more movies. Captain Marvel was okay. There's been some like big disappointments for me for sure. Captain Marvel, I was one of them. Dumbo was just a disgrace of the film. I don't know what it is. Like I know people like it. I hated it. I don't use that word often. I hated Dumbo. But, a pretty good year for movie. A lot of remakes, a lot of sequels. And I'm a big fan of Disney live action remakes. But there's movies like Us, which I'm a pretty big fan of. Don't love, don't hate. I'm a pretty big fan. I need to rewatch it. It might move differently on list. And that's great. Midsommar. I haven't seen that. That's with Ari Aster's new movie. I haven't seen it. I heard mixed reviews. I haven't seen it. I need to see it. My buddy Mac Escalante, he saw it. And he was so scary, so crazy gory. And I really want to see it. I'm just going to wait till video for that one. But, like, without those guys, like, we don't have, like, a lot of new creators. In the movie Crawl, I loved Crawl, the new Tarantino movie, which I'm seeing Thursday night. That's, like, a new original movie. But a lot of times it's just remakes and sequels this year. Like, look later in the year for fall. We have a reboot of The Terminator, reboot of Rambo. We have a Frozen 2 sequel. We have a Maleficent 2 sequel. We have Jumanji sequel. We have an It sequel. I'm excited for all of those. I really am. But not enough like new, original, unique movies. Booksmart. I haven't seen Booksmart. I really, really want to. I heard it's the best movie of the year so far. I heard it was great. I need to watch it. But other than that, I think it's a good year for movies so far. I'm really happy. Like, we've had, obviously, Disney's owning the year with Aladdin, Love, Lion King, Love, but lots of remakes, lots of sequels. So 2019 is really the year for sequels. And I think they're damn good sequels. Sorry, the freaking... Oh, that's crooked. That's been crooked the whole time? I'm sorry. That's hella irritating. When I have, like, bad ADD, so I'll be watching a video, and, like, someone's bad in the background. I was like, oh, my God. Or OCD, too. I'll freak out about it. People in my house are rude, and they just start playing the TV really loud. So that's irritating. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, I think it's a pretty damn good year for movies, but I think 2019 is the year for sequels for sure. Two more here. Thor and Rocket, again, thank you, man. This guy's awesome. He's freaking awesome. Who's your Batman? Is this divisive? I don't know. Christian Bale. I haven't seen a Michael Keaton Batman movie. I love Ben Affleck as Batman. I really did. I'm kind of upset he didn't want it anymore, which is, you know what, dude, it's fine. It's probably hard to keep that all the time, but I loved him. I love Ben Affleck, but Christian Bale, he really is, he's the Batman. Like, when I think The Dark Knight, when I think the Batman, that was a great. Christopher Nolan made those movies masterpieces. The Dark Knight's not just one of the best superhero movies of all time, possibly one of the best movies of all time. And he annihilated it. Oh, that's another one I'm excited for this year. Another like unique original one is Ford vs. Ferrari, starring Christian Bale and Matt Damon. That one's gonna be good. That one's gonna be really good. I would say Matt Damon. I'm excited for Robert Pattinson. I haven't seen him. Hey guys, I'm the guy who calls him the sparkly Twilight guy. That's who I am. All right, and so I don't know a lot about him. Besides his movies. I heard The Lost City of Z is great. I heard some other movies. I saw a movie with him last night at Best Buy when I was there. I almost bought it, but it was like $18. I had never even heard of it. It was like The High Life, something like that. I'm guessing it's about marijuana. Didn't check it out. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to spend $18 on a movie I might never watch, because I don't watch most movies I buy anyway. But I'm excited to see what he's going to do. I really am. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm very excited for DC's future, trying to recast and get this guy going. Okay. Yeah, that's for sure. One thing that just kind of plopped in my mind, or asked, but then I want to talk another thing plopped in my mind. What was the one that just popped in my mind? I was gonna do that. The guy who just got casted for Elvis Presley, Austin Butler, right? He looks just like Elvis. If we're gonna typecast here. And we're just going to hire someone because they look like him. He looks like him. He's a good-looking dude. He's got the black hair that goes up. He looks, so he looks like him. But Austin Butler, forgive me if I'm wrong, the last thing I saw him acting was Aliens in the Attic. I love that movie. I love the movie as a little kid. If I watch it now, I probably think it's really dumb. But as a kid, I loved it. And Zoe 101. I grew up with that show, so I watched that show all the time. Austin Butler really got his break there. Other than that, I've known him as the guy who's, he's good-looking. He's a hunk of a man. But not the kind of guy to play Elvis in a biopic. We were kind of proven wrong with Rami Malek. Rami Malek was the iRobot guy. And he won Academy Award for Bo Rap. He did. Taron Egerton, been around for a while. I didn't know he could sing. I haven't seen Rocket Man, another one that was original movie this year. See, lots of good movies this year. I haven't seen Rocket Man. Taron Egerton, we've obviously seen before with, like, Kingsman. He didn't know he could act, but I didn't know he could sing and act like that. So I guess a lot of guys who are kind of up-and-coming or, like, under the radar, they are, they're guess going to do good. But Austin Butler, I just don't know. I haven't seen enough about him. Zoe 101, Aliens in the Attic. Dude, those were, like, over 10 years ago. So what the hell are we going to see with you now? Like, oh, this guy's going to be great. He's going to be different. Like, he's a Nickelodeon star. And I'm pretty sure he dates Vanessa Hudgens, or was dating Vanessa Hudgens. I just don't know. I was saying this to my girlfriend, actually predicted this. It was crazy. I said, Elvis Presley, I learned about him in history in high school. He was the guy who caused a youth in revolt. I mean, he would be on TVs and local news stations, and parents would not allow their kids to go see it. They wouldn't. They'd be like, no. You are not going there. Not even close. Not even a chance, honey. Sit down. You're not going out. And the kids would go back to their rooms, go to bed, sneak out the windows to run to the local store where they had a TV, and they'd watch his concerts on TV there. It was a huge revolt. Parents were like, it was like a sin to listen to him. So it was crazy. I was telling my girlfriend, like, why don't they make an Elvis movie? He had the most impact on, like, the world. Like, everyone knew who Elvis Presley was, and everyone was like, you can't. So that'd be a great movie. And then they cast Austin Butler. I just don't know. I don't. I'm skeptical. I'm really skeptical. That's just a thought that popped in my head right now. So that's an open discussion for you guys. What the topic of this thing is, open discussion. And last thing today, I want to discuss. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck are back together at the realm. Is it the realm to co-write, and it's Ridley Scott's directing The Last Duel. And I actually heard about this on some tweet the other day. The Last Duel, and I looked it up and read about it a little bit. So Ridley Scott's directing. Ridley Scott and Matt Damon teamed up The Martian. Pretty dang good. It's good. It's pretty interesting. Like, he grows food on a planet where nothing grows. It's all dead. So he does that. It's really interesting movie. the last time Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, they have like, they're obviously best friends in real life. We know that, and we love them together. But last time I'm pretty sure they teamed up, at least for writing, Good Will Hunting. I don't know if you guys have seen it. That's a masterpiece. That is a fantastic, one of the best films ever, in my opinion. And they teamed up and wrote that. And they won an Oscar for that. They co-wrote it and they won an Oscar. So Ridley Scott the Wilm for directing. He's a great director, Alien and The Martian. Now we have Matt Damon, who I love, who I think is one of the best actors working today, and Ben Affleck, who I still love, who's an awesome Batman, who's a great actor in general, really underrated. They're back to write it and star in it. And The Last Duel, if you guys don't know what it's about these two best friends. One of them goes off to war. They're like in France. This is back a long time ago. They'll go off to war, and the guy who goes off to war has a wife, and his best friend ends up raping her. That's what they're telling us right now. It's based on based on true story, something like that. That sounds just deep, dark, and meaningful, and interesting as all hell. And then they go to the king of France, and they make him have the last duel. That's what it's called, the last duel. So that sounds interesting. Sounds very dark, but I don't know. It's weird to say you're excited for a movie like that, but I'm intrigued by. I'm mostly intrigued by Ridley Scott back directing, and I'm really, really intrigued by Ben Affleck and Matt Damon back together writing and starring together in this movie. I think that's gonna be a doozy. I think that's gonna be really, really, really freaking good. And guys, that is it for today's open discussion. Thank you guys for sticking with me, hanging out, watching movies. That's it on the Trevor Sondrol Show. I'm definitely working on it. I'm going to have to get a bunch of episodes in to finally find a groove I really, really like. But open discussions are going to be happening once a week, so make sure to be expecting those. If you guys got any questions, make sure to go follow me on Instagram at Sondrol Productions, or you guys can comment those down right here down in the comment section what you guys got questions for, or topics you want to see me talk about on Trevor Sondrol Show, or on an open discussion in general. Guys, if you are still watching, make sure to comment down below hashtag what should we hashtag today? Hashtag the last duel. Hashtag that if you guys are still sticking with me, because I know this is a longer video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Trevor Sondrol. Do me a favor and go see a movie. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!